Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Salt of the Earth. If you watched the previous episode, you probably know what we're doing, which is a charity drive for the Red Cross. We're raising money for blood drives across the United States. We've already got $450 in donations in the last episode, which is amazing. If you're watching this later on YouTube, we're probably done with this campaign by now. There's still ways you can donate to the Red Cross, and I would encourage everybody, just look up the Red Cross. I'm sure that there's a way that you can donate now. But this particular campaign, we're running it live right now on my Twitch channel, and anybody who donates $50 or more, or basically any increment of $50, is going to get, like Tomo Bedlam here, who just donated $50. Tomo Bedlam can now put his name into State of Decay 2. So even though I'm not on the State of Decay 2 team anymore, they do still let me sneak in there and add names to the game. And so that's what I've been doing. So basically, if you donate $50 or more, you can give me a name. You can give me a first name, a last name, a nickname, a combination of those. Or even, some people have suggested names for communities or names for enclaves. Whatever you want to suggest, if you donate $50, I'll make a note over here, and when this is all over, I'm going to go open up the editor. I'm going to stick all these names in the game. They'll probably come out in Update 31. Update 30 is just a little too close. I can't sneak stuff into Update 30. But they'll show up in Update 31, but I cannot emphasize enough that if I put your name in the game, please do not try to roll a character who's got your name, because it is an exercise in futility. There are so many names in the game. Rolling the dice that many times is going to take you the rest of your life. Please don't do it. So I've just moved my group over here to Trumbull Valley. Ooh, improvised weapon station. Did I already install the soldering station over here? I didn't. Was it the bolt crafting? Was it the soldering station I wanted to install over here? Or did I already install that somewhere else? Let me check. Hold on. I don't want to install something superfluous. So, no, that's not the soldering station. Is that the... Yes, that's the soldering station. Okay, so I installed the soldering station already. So it was the bottle filling machine. That's what I was going to install over here. Where is the filling machine? What does that look like? Come here, filling machine. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Okay, so I wanted the filling machine in that workshop. Let's build the improvised weapon station on the storage. Already got white noise generator there. Can't install anything there. I can't upgrade this any further because I don't have a trader or knowledge of agriculture, but I can install... What kind of helpful farm mod do I have? I got pest... Do I have GrowChem? Yes, Trumbull Valley GrowChem. Excellent. Okay, so I think that set of things is going to be the last set of things that I need, except for one, which is my workshop. I'm stuck at workshop 2. I need to pick up some circuitry. So here's our mission right now, should we choose to accept it. This world is full of plague hearts. I want to kill as many of these plague hearts as I can. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is... I've got a bunch of bounties that I want to complete. I want to do those. And goal number 3 is I need some circuitry. So I'm not sure the best place to go for circuitry. I know that like those transformer boxes that sit by the side of the road are good. In Trumbull Valley, I don't know where those are. So I'm going to go up towards Spencer's Mill. I don't need to make a mark. I know where Spencer's Mill is. I think I know where Spencer's Mill is. Do I know where Spencer's Mill is? It's to the northeast. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to head up to Spencer's Mill. I'm going to see if there's any of those transformer boxes around and see if I can pick up some easy scraps of circuitry. If I can't get them there, I'll try Marshall. If I can't get them there, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, actually, another place you can get them, I know, is electrical substations. I know where there's a couple of those, too. So maybe cell towers might have them nearby? Okay, so here's a device that might have one in it, except it doesn't. So... Oh, hello, Horde. Goodbye, Horde. I am on a quest for circuitry. Oh, by the way, so Tomo Bedlam, I gave the whole tutorial for, like, what kinds of names people can suggest. I didn't actually read to see if you suggested a name. Let me scroll back here. Actually, so I don't even know. Did I miss who Tom O'Bedlam is? And is Tom O'Bedlam the name that he wants? Did he say? I'm sorry, I fell way behind in the chat, and so I don't know what request Tom O'Bedlam made. I definitely want to put a name in the game for Tom O'Bedlam. And if I fail to find out who that was and what they suggested, then I will just put the name O'Bedlam in the game. But I'd like to make sure that that's actually what that person wanted. So please. Oh, thank you. Goonbuggy is reminding me to move my face. I should absolutely move my face. Thank you, Goonbuggy. I get really used to all these places where I stick my face, and I forgot that I've just covered my screen with crap today. So, not crap, with useful things, with like wonderful opportunities to make a difference in people's lives by donating to the Red Cross. Okay, so I think that easy circuitry is less likely to show up here. Oh, one thing I should do. I'm curious. Does this? No. Dang. There we go. Oh, this guy's already tired. I've just been running around doing almost nothing with Sinjin here, but he's still already tired. Oh, yeah, so Scott Landon, yeah, if you want to DM me your real name to have it associated with your nickname, that would be just fine. Oh, are you... Wait. Is Tom O'Bedlam you, Scott Landon? Oh, there he is, Tom O'Bedlam. That's you. Okay, I hadn't seen your name in the chat before. Okay, so that's Tom O'Bedlam. So yeah, please definitely. Oh, there you go. I can't. Oh, okay. So Scott is just repeating what you said. Got it. Okay, yeah. So if you want to DM me your real name, you can send me a DM. I think on Twitter if you wanted to, or I guess you can whisper to me in Twitch, can't you? I'm terrible at checking my Twitch messages, but just for you, I will make sure to check my Twitch messages. Let me just make a note. I'll make a note for myself real fast that I'm looking for a message from Tom O'Bedlam. And he's going to tell me what his actual name is so that I can associate it with the name Tom O'Bedlam. So is that what you want? If you want me to have Tom O'Bedlam as like an entire nickname and then just associate it with your real name? Because I can totally do that if that's what you want. Okay, I'm just driving in circles right now. I think that I need to stop doing that. Oh, I love the Dread Zone, because even though it damages cars more than the normal zone, or the, what's it called? Is it the normal zone? I don't think it's called that. Standard zone. And the green zone, it's still so much more forgiving than Nightmare. All right, so I'm going to head down this way. I know that there's an electrical substation down here, and that place will probably have the circuitry. So we'll look over there for it. So, Wally96 says, it would be amazing if we could have a medic outfit, like the firefighter outfit. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be great. If, I would love to have, like, a paramedic type outfit. I think that was on the list of things that we thought of doing, and we ended up sort of focusing our efforts on the firefighter. There were just a lot of firefighter themed items that we could do, weapons and things like that, because firefighters sometimes have to do destructive things. And so they've got a lot more, like, tools like that associated with them, and so we ended up just sort of leaning heavily into the whole firefighter deal. But yeah, having medics in the game, or just any kind of like medical outfit, doctor's scrubs, things like that, I think that would be great. I would love to add those to the game. Right now we don't have a ton of capacity to add new outfits and stuff like that, but I would love to do that at some point. That's a great suggestion. Oh, let's see here. Oh, okay, so Tom O'Bedlam, yeah, so I don't necessarily have to associate Tom O'Bedlam with your actual real name. I could also associate it with a trait. If that's what you want, just tell me that in the message that you send me. And I'll totally, I can associate it with, if you want to just sort of give me a sense of the kind of trait you're looking for, I could probably find one like that and associate your name with it. That would be just fine. So yeah, so nicknames in our game, a lot of them are associated with your first name or with your last name, but a lot of them are associated with traits. Because we really wanted to create that experience of, you see a character with a really weird nickname, then you look into their traits and you figure out... who they are as a person. And you can sort of tell yourself a story about where they got the name. And that's sort of the... That's the sort of the experience that we're going for with that, is like, we want you to feel like, oh, this could be a real character. Because there's like we don't just explicitly tell you a story about who they are, but there's this implied story that all their friends call them whatever. They call them Squirrel because they lived in a tree. That's a real one. We're up to 113 zombies with pistols. That's nice. Okay, yeah, so that electrical substation was a bust. I guess I'll head down towards Marshall. Well, actually, you know what? I'm closer to Fairfield. So let's go down to Fairfield. Let's see if I can find an easy spot to get circuitry in Fairfield. Yeah, Tom of Bedlam, go ahead and take your time thinking it over. Yeah, send me a message whenever you're ready. Now, if you if you wait too long, I might just forget to check. So just warning you, I apologize in advance if I forget that I was supposed to check my Twitch messages. If you send me a DM on Twitter, I'm more likely to notice that. So if you wait a long time, sending me a DM on Twitter or tweeting at me in general is probably an easier way to get my attention. But yeah, apologies if I missed something. I definitely fully intend to issue all of these rewards. So anyone who's joined us late, by the way, I should tell you what we're doing. So we're raising money for the Red Cross. I've got a donation page up on Tiltify. Ooh, is this one empty? Dang it. Yeah, so I've got a donation page up on Tiltify. Basically, if you follow the links that ranhothchord has been posting in the chat periodically, and thank you, by the way, to ranhothchord for doing that, then there's a big green donate button. You can donate there, and if you donate... oh, man. I hate trying to knock zombies off with what are these called? What are these things called? Poles? I guess they're called poles. That's... I don't know. I can't think straight today. If you donate $50, I will put your name in State of Decay 2, or some other name that you decide you want in State of Decay 2. Or if you want to name a community or an enclave, I'll stick that in State of Decay 2. I will do what you want within reason. I won't do insane things. I will do what you want. And yeah, because you deserve it. If you're given that much money to the Red Cross, you absolutely deserve to be commemorated for the rest of the time that people are playing this game. So what that means is your name will go into update 31. It will be randomly generated, which means you should not try to get it, because that will be an exercise in frustration and futility. But you can just sort of know quietly that, you know, hundreds of thousands of people play this game in any given, I don't know, period of time. And I don't actually know at what rate people play the game. Patrick knows. I don't know. But bunches of people play this game. And so if you put the name of the game, somebody's going to get it. It might not be you. In fact, I can almost guarantee it won't be you. But somebody will get it. They will see your name, and their heart will be warmed by seeing this weird little name. They're like, oh, what is this name? What is this creative, clever thing someone has come up with? And that thought, that little thought they're putting out into the universe will somehow flitter down onto you and make you a better and more worthwhile person. So there you go. I guess that's how that works. I don't know. Okay, so this place is claimed by a plague heart, which I think is why I can't see the icons. There you go. Okay, so I've also failed to find electrical boxes here in Fairfield. I just decided to come into this random place for no reason. And unfortunately, I'm apparently an idiot. I don't know enough about my own game to know where else to look. I mean, I guess I'll probably go to Marshall now, just because, whatever. Marshall is just so completely taken over by the plague, though. It seems unlikely that I'm going to find something in Marshall. But we'll see. We'll go over to Marshall. We'll see if we can find something. Once I've been through all of these urban centers, and I don't see any obvious ways to get electrical whatevers. You know, actually, do plague hearts have them? If they're in plague hearts, then maybe I should just go after the plague hearts. Poking around. Where are we going? Oh, okay. I've finally damaged the vehicle enough cause it to smoke. No, get off the car. Oh, this place is cute. Oh, I'm gonna scavenge over here for no reason. Some parts. Can of gas inside a can of gas. It's like a Russian doll. It's like there's a can of gas inside that can of gas. It's great. Guess I'll drop this in here. The stuff that stacks, I like to keep in my inventory. Ooh! ranhothchord points out that power and water outposts are likely to have them. That is a very good point. So I did check one power outpost over here, but I did not check any water outposts. Here, oh, here's why. Oh, stop it. Because I forgot where they all are. In Trumbull Valley, I'm not dead certain where most of them are, and so I looked for the one that I knew about, but I didn't look at any more. So, but there is a nondescript pump station over here. By the way, nondescript pump station, that name really makes me laugh, because, so in most of the maps, I named all of the sites. And the way I did it was, I drove through the map, and like stopped at each place and looked at it under the best lighting conditions, and I was like, if a survivor was describing this place to somebody else, what would they call it? What would they say about this place? And so it's like, you know, the stinky old house, for instance. It's like, oh, it kind of helps evoke the idea that like, oh, yeah, I'm looking at this house and I'm imagining that if somebody called this the stinky old house, there must be a smell around here. And so I tried to imagine, like, you know, looking at, you know, any given house, like, I don't know. Like, if it's a branded place, like if it's a commercial establishment, like, what is this going to be? What is this? So this, oh, this is actually not a site. It doesn't have a door. But, okay, there's this green house over here. What did we call this? Let's get up close to it. Okay, you can't actually see it because of all of my stuff. It says the house with the dirty chimney. And so if you look at the chimney, I mean, you know what? It doesn't look that dirty. I'm betting there was an earlier version of this art where the chimney looked dirty. And so whoever went through the map here was just looking at the art, naming stuff, and just coming up with names based on what they saw. And so I did that with the first 3 or 4 maps, but this one I didn't do. This one, I believe it was a combination of like Andy and Larry, I believe, who went through this and added these names. So I'm not actually sure who added each name, but you can tell, I'm just sort of imagining their experience as they drove up to this pump station up here, and they were like, they've already named like 50 sites that day, and they're over at this pump station, they're like, ugh, I mean, it's just a low squat building. What am I supposed to call this? And so they went up, you know what? This is nondescript pump station. That's what this is. And so just I'm just sort of imagining what their day was like, because my day was like that so many times working on the other maps. Oh, there we go. Yes, 5 scraps of circuitry. That has to be enough. That has to be what I need. ranhothchord, thank you so much. Sending me to the... I would not have gone to a water pump station without your suggestion, so thank you so much. Oh, good. I just picked up a repair... Oh, get off me! Oh, you jerk zombie. Yeah, nope. Denied. Okay, let's... Can I fix this before the zombie gets to me? Can I fix it before the zombie gets to me? Can I? Oh, yes, he's being slowed down by collision. Yes! Ha-ha! Take that, jerk. Okay, my character's exhausted. I've got what I came for. Ooh, there's more stuff to do later. We're gonna head back home. So yeah, hey, if anybody new has just joined my chat, I should tell you something. We're raising money for the Red Cross. If you're watching this later on YouTube, or if you've been watching me on Twitch for a long time, you've heard this spiel before. But we're collecting money for the Red Cross, and so if you want to donate, if you donate $50 or more, you can add a name to State of Decay 2. You could be a cute nickname, it could be your own given name, it could be the name of someone you love. You could come up with a name for a community or a... Oh, gosh! Or an enclave. Where the heck did that come from? Okay, well, luckily I'm not playing on my usual nightmare zone. So that was just a regular bloater, and I'm fine. I am minorly inconvenienced by that event. Yeah, just double checking stuff. Well, I can't believe we've already earned $500 this way. I really, like, everybody who has been donating so far, I really, really appreciate it. This makes me incredibly happy. Originally, my goal that I set originally was lower than $500 because I didn't think we were getting anywhere near that. And so I really, really appreciate everybody who's been making donations. It's just, yeah, it's kind of... It has me floored, I should say.
As long as we keep working together, we're gonna be okay.
So yeah, so Cogs is suggesting that, you know, maybe we should have forced the issue. Like if we wrote down a name for a particular asset, for a particular you know, building or something like that, and then the art changes, that we should complain to the artists basically and get them to change it back. So that's not how it works. Because, you know, naming we deliberately made it so that naming a site was the easiest thing in the world. Like because there's so many sites in the game, we wanted to make it so that you could name all of the sites in a given map in a day. In fact, I think I might have done multiple passes through different maps in a single day. It's really, really cheap and easy. Whereas coming up with the art for a site, and choosing the right art for the right setting, dressing it all up so everything looks great together, that takes a really long time. And so, no, there's no... I mean, unless there was some very specific story reason why we had to have a site look a certain way, there is no way I would tell an artist that because I spent 5 seconds writing a name, they now have to spend hours altering an asset. That's just not going to be a thing that happens. So, I have just settled down here. I need to switch to a new character. Oh, you know what I should do? I should switch to Joe! Joe, my new plumber! He's not really a plumber. Actually, let's find out. Do we have a utilities book? Let's go see if we have a utilities book. Because I really, really want to have a shower. So we've got physical training manual. We've got firearms training manuals. Wait a minute. Ah, yes, I wasn't at the top. Do we have utilities? Yes, we do. No, I didn't. No, don't. Pick up 3 books. What are you doing? Let's use a book.
Nice to learn something new.
And now I didn't even check to see what skills my team really needed the most. I just was just like, I just want a plumber. Like, it's that simple. Okay, so again, let's grab a 9mm there. Or actually, you know what? Let's not grab a 9mm. Let's grab... Ooh, Echo S2 rifle. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going 22 now. So let's grab some 22. Because this guy is all ready to go with the 22. Let's drop all the way down here. Oh, wait a minute. No. We don't want 22. We don't want 22. Why do we not want 22? Because we're going to go fight some plague hearts in the next episode. That's why. Oh, wait a minute. As soon as I said that, I realized that Collision is going to be telling me that what I need is 22 with a brake on it. Except that was an Echo rifle that you can't stick brakes on. Do I want... Oh, wait. You know what? I really love the Big Hank rifle. We're going 357. That's what we're doing. And I'll still bring a... You know what? We're playing on an easier difficulty level. We're going to go for stupid stuff. That's what we're doing. We're going to grab the golden auction vulture nonsense. And we're going to grab the Big Hank. We're going to stick an advanced brake on this Big Hank. We're going to be loud and proud. It's going to be amazing. Let's grab a fancier backpack for this guy. Oh, let's get him a bug-out bag. Why not? And then we should definitely carry some heals around with us. There they are. And then, that's probably it. Yeah, look at this guy with his bug-out bag. You know what this guy needs? He also needs an outfit. What do we put on this guy? Biker jacket. Biker vest. I want something orange. Because he's got that bug out bag and it's orange. There we go. That's good. And then this little hat. Yeah, there's Joe the plumber. Looking good, man. Oh, you know what? I need more bullets. That's what we got here. So we need some 44 and 357. The least common bullets in the game, but I've still got tons of them. There we go. Yay! And then if we're fighting... Oh, last thing. He's got a mail order Wakizashi. No. We need to have a heavy weapon. And that's what we're really going to be killing this plague heart with. Probably a heavy weapon.
That's a screamer. This could get noisy.
Let's grab a... You know what? I really like the splitting maul. Let's give this guy a splitting maul. Because it's orange! And we love the color orange. Cogs is reminding me that I need to read the chat. Let's see here. Okay, so La Coalición actually, before I wrap up this episode, La Coalición has a question from his community. He says, is there a limit to how much difficulty can increase? How much can it go up? I don't know what the actual upper limit is in terms of numbers, but I don't think that would actually tell you much anyway because you don't know what the number is. There is a limit, though. Basically, and the limit is, we've got a giant spreadsheet where we basically say, when the number gets this high, unlock this zombie, or raise the number of this kind of zombie, or like unlock the feral, unlock the juggernaut. Oh, now you can have 2 juggernauts at a time. Oh, now you can have a horde that has a juggernaut and a feral in it. And it's like you're going down this list of values of like how high your standing number gets. And as you're going down the list, different things unlock, numbers of zombies increase. And at some point, you reach the bottom of that list. You get to the highest number that we say, and the last change that we make, and once you get beyond that, it can't get any harder. Because, we can't just keep adding the number of zombies. Like, eventually we run out of the number of zombies. Like, we hit a limit to the number of zombies that we can literally show in the world and have the game still be performant. And so, and that's going to be based on the original Xbox One. Sorry, not the original Xbox. I mean, the original Xbox One, that this came out on. And so, yeah, so there's going to be a limit on that. We can't just continuously have difficulty go up. And since it's really just the zombie distribution that we're changing. We're not changing anything else about the difficulty with that particular parameter. And so, yeah, so once we run out of space for more zombies, that's the end of that going up, of that ramp going up. Okay, so La Coalición is recommending that I shoot at hearts from outside of a building. That's a decent suggestion. We'll have to see what we run into. Let's bring a lot more bullets, though. But yeah, okay, so next episode, we're going to take Joe the plumber out. What's his name? Joe Bowser? I think his name is Joe Bowser. Yep. We're going to take Joe Bowser out fighting zombies and killing plague hearts, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But for right now, we're going to wrap up this episode. So there's a subscribe button. Here's a link to the next episode, so you can click on that if you want to keep going. We're going to keep this charity drive going, so hopefully more people will show up. They'll donate to the Red Cross, and more people will get much-needed blood.